Well, apparently, according to one of the latest surveys, South Africans won't even let a cold or a flu get the better of them, with 8 in 10 people determined to go to work even when they are sick as a dog. And this phenomenon is known as presenteeism. And here to tell us a little bit more about it is Nicole Jennings from PHARMA Dynamics. A very, very interesting topic indeed. Nicole, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So, presenteeism, what exactly is this?
So, presenteeism is actually a newish phenomenon. And basically what it means is people are they put a lot of emphasis on being physically present, but to a certain degree, they're not cognitively or mentally 100% present at work.
Yeah.
So if you look, for instance, if you have a cold or a flu and you go into the office, I mean, you can't function the way you would, function on a normal day. So there's almost an element of being absent while being physically present in the office.
But I mean, you are sick at the end of the day, so why do South Africans struggle to stay at home even though they're sick? You're not going to do your best while you're there, so why do we really want to go?
I think one thing that we actually found with this survey is that South Africans are a bunch of toughies, and we also seem to have a very, very strong sense of responsibility.
Okay.
We actually saw that 48% of South Africans say they have to go into work because if they're not there, their work just doesn't get done.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so then I guess the question is, when do you draw the line and say to yourself, I really can't push myself any further than this, because at the end of the day, I'm going to end up doing harm to myself, and it might not just be a one-day sick leave that you take, it might be a whole month or even worse.
Definitely. I think something that also contributes to that we found is that some people in the survey findings actually said that their employers place pressure on them to go into the office. So if you look at the results, 33% said that they're essential to business operation.
Yes.
12% of the respondents said that they go into work sick hoping to be sent home by their boss. But then 17%
oh my word,
said that their employers actually actively discourage them from taking sick leave. And 11% actually fear that they might lose their jobs if they take a day to recover from an illness. So I think that's also, a very big problem. And ultimately, if you have one sick employee, they are contagious. And, it could have a massive effect on productivity if they infect other employees in the office as well.
I mean, it begs the question now when you look at that last one, that 11% said they fear losing their jobs when they take sick leave. Now it makes you question yourself, what's more important, your job or your actual health? Is there a way that we can change this mentality?
I think, the main thing is actually to educate employers so that employers understand that
yes,
your employees are not as productive when they're sick. If you have people, for instance, that are accountants that are working with facts, if you have people that are making high-level decisions on a daily basis, if you have people who, need to go into new business meetings, for instance, and they're not functioning optimally, it's doing a lot of damage to your business. Big mistakes could happen when people are when presenteeism takes place, where there's that element of cognitive absence in decision-making.
Absolutely, and you might just lose that one big pitch because the person who was presenting was
Definitely.
coughing and sneezing all over the client.
Exactly.
I think the truth is, when you are giving yourself and giving the most of yourself, that's when you are most vulnerable to infections, and those who can least afford to get sick are usually those that are most susceptible to low immunity. And we know how busy and stressful it can be, but do stay healthy, take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, no one can fill your shoes quite like you do.
Yes.
Come to me, come to me.
Oh, no. No gum. No gum, please. Take the gum out.